Hey lovers, I'm back. You guys already know I start every video by saying thank you so much to everyone who likes, comments, and watches my content. I appreciate you guys so much. Don't forget to subscribe if you've enjoyed all my content. I hella appreciate you guys. But we're gonna get right into today's videos. Like usual, we're gonna talk about the hard stuff, right? Let's have a hard conversation, right? Okay, so you as a person, you as an individual, right? You have to know when to say, I'm done. I love you, but I'm done. I love you, but I love you and I respect you and I don't want to control you and I don't want to change you. But the way that you are, the person that you are, I can't deal with that. You are a trigger for me. Like everything about, the way that we interact and the way that we are, I don't mesh with that anymore. And I probably never meshed with it from the beginning. I just couldn't tell you because I love you, but I can't do this because I can't not love me again. I've not loved me for a long time and I've put everybody else's needs and wants before me, but this time I have to choose me and I have to choose me every single time moving forward. And this is just not working for me. And that's such a hard conversation because that's why love is just not enough if the communication and the working it out part of it is not there. Because I'm more interested in the way that we handle conflict, the way that you speak to me when you're mad, the way that we just resolve issues. If we can't really get past that, we don't have anything. And a lot of times we're just not honest. Like we try to sit here and argue with people and get mad. Remember, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. You know how you feel. You know that this person is a trigger to you. For example, I can no longer be in relationship with men who are not around. That triggers me so bad. I always date men who they're not around a lot. Like we see each other, we talk, but as far as that like everyday interaction, it's just not there. Like I condition myself to think that I don't need that one-on-one attention and time every single day, and I do. I need that. I deserve that. I want a boyfriend that's around. Right? So moving forward, I can't compromise a man that's not around, a man that doesn't have time to date. I date a lot of men who don't have time to date because they're caught up in their everyday life shit, right? Being able to date is something that you have to carve out time for. It's something that you need to make a priority when you're ready to do that. I date men who are so caught up in their everyday life. And you make time for what you want, right? So yeah. It's a trigger to me. I couldn't date a man that's just so busy or overly busy, and a man who's busy but doesn't want to make time for me or don't want to make me a priority. I could never do that. So, you have to be honest with yourself about, yeah, I love you. Yeah, I like you, but this is triggering and damaging to me. And I just can't do it. I can't do that again, and that's a hard conversation because that's a hard stop. Like I can't do it. I won't do it to myself again because I need me this time. I have to save myself. I cannot drown for other people anymore, So get used to having the hard conversations, the real conversations. You know what you can and cannot deal with. Stop allowing yourself to be in these situations longer than necessary because you won't speak up. You know what you need and you just know when this is not good for you. Okay, so sometimes you have to go against how you feel. You may feel like you want them, need them, and love them, but deep down, it doesn't sit right with you because it triggers you. It doesn't feel good. So stop trying to override that feeling. Like if it doesn't feel good, you have to remove yourself. Stop making removing yourself the last fucking option. Sometimes that's what you have to do first. When you're triggered by something, that's your body telling you to get away, not, oh, we're going to work it out. We're going to stick it through. No. Remove yourself. Do the hard stuff. Have the hard conversations. Get your ass up and leave. All right? That's what I just want to talk about in this video. You got to do the hard stuff. You got to do the work. You got to be prepared to pick up and move and start over because something just don't sit right with you. You cannot change people and you shouldn't want to change people. If you guys just don't go, if you're just not a match, you're not a match. You cannot put a puzzle piece where it doesn't fit. It'll never go. So you can extend this for 2, 3, 5 years. If you guys don't fit, you don't fit. And we got to stop like waiting till we crash and burn and needing all this time. You don't need time. You know exactly how you feel. Trust that every single time. Trust your gut every single time. You know how you feel. You know what's right for you. You know what's not. You know when you eat something how it's going to upset your stomach. You know, I know when I drink soda it's going to break me out. I can't keep drinking soda and being surprised that my face breaks out. You can't keep dating people who are bad for you and surprised when it comes crashing and burning at the end. We got to do better. We have to have the hard conversations earlier in these situations. Know when it's time to depart. Know when it's time to pack up and leave, okay? Because this time around, we're saving ourselves, period. This time around, we're saving ourselves. So that's all I got for you guys today. I know that this conversation was a little deep, a little dark, but sometimes you got to pick up and go and never look back. So if you have anything to contribute to this love conversation, let me know. I cannot wait to talk to you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.